Hi everybody, my name is Heather and this is my first YouTube video. I wanted to show off the mini album that I just got done making. About a week ago I had a friend ask me if I would make her a mini album so she could give it to her sister as a baby shower gift, and I told her yes, and this is what I came up with. For the style of the mini, I did a Z-fold mini, which I learned how to do from Laura at Following the Paper Trail, and I also learned this binding technique on her YouTube channel. For the paper, I use this K&Company cut and paste stack. It has a bunch of different kinds of pattern paper in there, and it had some pretty pinks, which were perfect for this. The cover and the back aren't from that stack. They're just the really thin pattern paper that you can get at craft stores. I don't think they're really any brand. I think they're just generic pattern paper. And the cardstock is Basil. And this is the cover. For the title, I just did the name of the baby, which is going to be Emily, and I framed it in this little chipboard frame that I got out of a chipboard pack from the dollar store. And then I painted it with some pearl white paint, and I also painted this butterfly with pearl white paint. And on the frame I also put some rock candy stickles to make it have that crusty glitter look. This butterfly is a pearl butterfly from one of the Prima swirls. I just cut it out of there. And these roses right here, these little dark pink roses, I made from Sculpey clay. This rose is from just one of those picks that you can get in the wedding section for like 95 cents. And then this flower right here I made out of some sheer ribbon, and I learned how to do that from Arlene at My Butterfly Kisses 12 on her YouTube channel. And then she does the feather and the stick pin and everything. And there's my cat. And here I just put ribbon on the binding. Can you get, please? And here's the inside, and on the inside cover I did a pocket so she can maybe make a copy of the birth certificate and or whatever, do a smaller copy and put it in here, or even some extra pictures. And here's the front page. Move, please. And each page has 2 tags in it, and then on the back there's a single tag also. And for the first page I did this birth record of birth, which came in the K&Company stack on one of the papers, and then this little insert. I also painted these photo corners with the same pearl white paint and then put some Prima pearls on the corners. Here's that. These butterflies were on one of the papers, and I just put some rock candy crackle paint on here to make them shiny and a little more sturdy. And then there's a spot on the back of the flap for journaling. And here's this. This is actually my Mind's Eye Lush. It's not in the K&Company stack. And this little frame came in the paper stack. And here's that. I just used some extra pattern paper from the cover in here. And this lullaby came from the paper stack also, and I did the same thing on this frame that I did on the cover with the rock candy and the pearl paint. And here's that. This border right here is a Martha Stewart border punch. I don't have it. My mom has a bunch of them, and she cut out a bunch of borders for me and sent them to me. And so I took it and I glimmer misted it with Wheatfields and Vintage Pink Glimmer Mist. And then I put some UD on there to make it shiny and a little more sturdy. Here's the insert page. And then I just put some rickrack there to make it look more finished. Here's that. This is just a Tim Holtz fragment with some of the pretty rose paper behind it. And then I put some liquid pearls right here too. And that's the other side of that Lush paper. The other side of the houndstooth. And there's that page. And that rose is from the K&Company stack. And this little butterfly right here I actually made out of Shrinky Dink. I have a butterfly stamp that I just stamped it with and then cut around it and stuck it in there and shrunk it. And I put a little pearl on there and put it on the flower. This right here is also a Martha Stewart punch. And I did the same thing with the Wheatfields and the vintage pink and the Udi. And then here's the last page. Again, I made this little rose with Sculpey. And the last tag. And the back. So that's my mini. It took about, took quite a bit of paper. I actually ended up going to buy another one of these paper stacks because there's about 4 or 5 patterns in there that I wanted to use, that I used in here. If I had used the pattern papers for these inserts, I would have needed to break into the second pack, but I didn't. I decided to use just some cardstock, and so I was okay using the four or 5 patterns that I had, but there was 3 of each of those, and so you need quite a bit of paper for this. The 6x6 stacks I heard have worked perfectly, but they didn't have this one in 6x6, so that's my mini. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.